Welcome to the Third Wind channel. Today we're doing the 5th installment of Angels and Devils. Today we're going to be doing American Pie, the original cast. So before I start this video, let me just say that we do a lot of American Pie content on this channel, so make sure to check it out. And how this series works, if you haven't seen it before, is that we rate the characters of a movie or a show from most good in character to most evil. I have some definitions on the screen right now, but let's get into the video. At number 14, coming in as our angel of the video, is Mr. Levinstein. Not only is he decent and always good, never does anything evil, he also goes out of his way to help everyone he can. He's known as the guy you can go to for advice, and he's always willing to help. He's not embarrassed of anything, and he's always ready. So let's move on to our number 13 pick, our first good character, Michelle. So other than being if you consider being a little kinky evil, I don't. Michelle is always super kind-hearted and nice to everyone. She doesn't even look down at Jim after the whole video thing, the premature video thing happened, and treated him still as an equal, which is respectable. Not to mention that she also she was the macro at the band camp, so she organized and helped kids free of charge. So I consider all these things to be very good. And yeah, she's a great wife and a great mom. So moving on, at number 12 we have Jim, and this is one where I feel like I might be actually a little bit wrong, but Jim does so many decent things. Like in Reunion, this 18-year-old girl undresses and wants to get in bed with him, but he recognizes no, this is not the right time, and he gets her home safely. That's just one of the good things that Jim does. But there is one thing that comes to mind which I think Jim does that isn't so good, which is he shares the webcam footage of Nadia and in his bedroom with his friends, which is an evil thing to do. That's not okay. So that is one thing that Jim does badly, and it has to be recognized. But I think otherwise, Jim is a good character. He's good in character, and he's a good guy. Although maybe he should be slightly higher up on this list now that I think about it. At number 12, we have Vicky, who, she's fairly neutral. She doesn't do anything that's overwhelmingly good or bad, but I think she's a good person. I don't have any reason to put her higher on this list. I think she's just decent, and she proves this in Reunion, where Kevin thinks, oh, maybe I slept with Vicky, and then she clarifies, come on, we're friends. I would never do that to you. I know you're married. And there's just these small hints that she is a good person, and otherwise being very decent and loving. Next, her partner sometimes, Kevin, number 10. So the reason why Kevin is here is because I think he's in similar ways to Noah Levinstein. He always wants to help out his friends. He's the one who gets them the cabin in American Pie 2. He's the one who makes the pact and tries to get all of his friends, kind of out there and in the game. So I don't know. I respect Kevin, and he never really does anything bad. He always thinking about the people around him, and he doesn't want to hurt anybody. At number 9, we have Nadia, who is our last good character, and she's just playful and fun, and she never has any evil intentions, and she doesn't even look past Jim after so many incidents and him treating her maybe not so well a couple times. So full respect to Nadia. So yes, at number 9 we have Nadia, and moving on to number 8 we have Sherman at neutral. So with Sherman, I think I should mention the only real bad thing that he's done is he lied to his friends about getting laid, which is, although it is minor, he wanted to look cool. It's it's very demeaning to the girl, so that's obviously not great. But otherwise, he's a fairly neutral character, and he gets major points for being the counselor at a school and trying to kind of teach some morals to a younger Stifler in American Pie band camp, which I thought was really great. Moving on, at number 7 we have John, or the MILF guy. So he's just a true neutral. I think the only thing I can think of that he did badly is that he's a bit of a creep. He's jumping on roofs just to look through the window to see something spicy. But that's it. Let's just move on from John. At number 6 we have Oz, and this is a bit of a hot take, but I think, Oz isn't evil by any means. he's in neutral for a reason, but the only reason I have Oz and Heather at number 5 here is because they both cheated on their partners in Reunion when they kind of got together, and they left them in a really bad way, and I wouldn't want to be either of those partners when they get cheated on like that so abruptly. So that's the reason I have them at 6 and 5. But otherwise, they're such kind people, and they really are meant for each other, I think. So, and you can see Oz also not going with Stifler's antics, and recognizing that he likes being nice. He likes, uh, respecting the feelings of the girl and all this, which Stifler isn't that good at, or at least not truthfully. So yeah, same thing with Heather, very similar. And we're moving on to our last neutral character, which is Jessica. I think Jessica's a little bit more on the evil side, also a little bit in the vibe. She's fine with lying to people, and she took bribes from Finch. So yeah, not. I mean, she's a little rude as well, and she likes to make jokes, but it's not evil. She's still neutral. She's just, I feel like she's a little more on the evil side. Moving on to our number 3 character, we have Stifler's mom, and this one's a bit complicated, but I think that sleeping with a minor is a little evil, and otherwise she gives off a bit of an evil kind of sinister vibe. But other than that, I don't really have any reason. She just slightly, I feel the whole sleeping with a minor thing is maybe a little evil, and also, with your son's friends, that's also a little bit but before I move on to our top 2, let me just mention that this is the 5th episode, and if you like this series, you can go check out our other episodes if you're interested in any of these shows. And I'm gonna keep making this series, so subscribe for more. And you can always recommend in the comments which show or movie you want to see next. But who is our number 1? At this point, we have 2 characters left, and at number 2 we have Paul Finch. So why is Finch number 2? I think oh my god, a spider jumped on me. Okay, we're good. We're good. I think we're fine. Let me just shake it off. Sorry for the interruption, but yeah, Finch number 2 because I have a list here. So he does tend to lie. He stole a bike from his boss to make his friends think that he's rich. Um, he sleeps with his friend's mom, Stifler. I mean, eh, that's, I guess, not so evil. But and what else? He makes bribes to Jessica to make him seem cooler. I don't know. I think Finch is a little evil, more evil than a lot of people give him credit for. He likes playing these social mind games, and yeah, I think I've justified why I think Finch is number 2. Although I think a lot of people might disagree on this one. And yes, does mean that number 1 is Stifler, and he's the devil of our video. Why? I mean, later it's revealed that his career is partially making adult films. That's not really evil, I guess, but in a way, it's a little, I don't know, sinful. I'm not religious, but he is a huge jerk, but in a fun way. I mean, I like his jokes, but you have to see it as a little evil. He does also go around belittling women and groping, which is not good either. He's a huge player, putting on fake emotions, and uh, he's very impulsive with some of his decisions. Some of them are deep impacting, but I want to state that I don't think he's evil per se, or really a devil, because so many times we see that he knows when he's made a mistake. He knows how to, we see he has a good heart, and he cares about the people, that are close to him. He just has different ways of expressing it. Like, for example, when he teaches Jim to dance, or he recovers all of Jim's flowers after he messes up and makes them all go bad. Or yeah, I think that's all the good things I remember Stifler doing. Both coming in the wedding, no, yeah, wedding movie. But the last thing I want to mention about Stifler is I think it's I don't know if it's evil or not when that he slept with Finch's mom, but I thought that was the most appropriate ending to the American Pie series. But yeah, I think he deserves our number 1 spot. But long video. I'm a little concerned about where the spider went, and that's been this episode of Angels and Devils. Let me know what you guys think, how you would place these characters, what you want to see next in terms of a movie or TV series, and yeah, I'll see you guys later.